Hey everybody, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse live at E3. Next up, we are getting our first look on Nintendo Treehouse Live at Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Right next to me, I've got Nate Bildorf. He's our Treehouse expert on Super Smash Bros. We've also got Rich and Eric down on the end. Two Erics are your bookends, and I think we should just get right into it. What do you think?
Yes, I can't believe actually we didn't do any of this yesterday, but I guess we wanted to keep it cool for the tournament.
Yeah,
we were gonna be seeing plenty of Smash anyway, so.
And people were hyped for that tournament. It was a huge tournament, but I think that this is a great opportunity for us to really go deep into these characters.
Yep.
Nate knows all of these characters inside and out. He knows everything that they can do, all their moves, and why don't you break it down? Show us what you got.
Yeah, so I've been working on the Smash series since Melee. Worked on Melee and Brawl, and what I wanted to do on these segments, not only today but maybe tomorrow as well if we have enough time, is go into some classic characters and talk about how they've changed. Talk about the general game mechanics and how it's different from Brawl and Melee, and also just kind of get into a lot of fights because I like playing Smash Brothers. So let's hop into one real quick here. Now I'm gonna try to show off some of Link's new moves, but at the same time I'm probably going to have to play defense against this guy because he has been playing Villager quite a bit in the Treehouse.
He is,
and he's got to be
extremely irritating.
Yeah, this is easily the best. Taunt.
He's taunting.
Yeah,
of course, he starts the match with a taunt. The gyroid is the hardest part.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, why don't we talk about Rich's play first? Because the Villager has a new character. People probably won't be familiar with a lot of these moves. There's Lloyd, the Lloyd rocket. You can fire that with side B. He can also ride that, and I'm sure you're going to see him, do that. He's also deployed a tree there. Basically, when he does his down B, he'll plant a little seedling. He has to do down B again in order to there we go, to water it. Don't water it while I'm on it.
Nope, come over here, come here.
If I'm standing on that when that thing comes up, then really bad things happen.
See you later.
Additionally, when he's got the tree deployed, right, you can see he's actually taking a little hack out of it with his axe. If he's doing his down special again while the tree is out, no matter where he is on the map, he's basically going to be whipping the axe out. If he chops the tree down and you're standing in front of it, it is extremely, extremely powerful.
It's pretty bad.
And I'm totally going to show that off in a second.
Well, Bowser is also a serious threat.
Yeah, and Smitty's been practicing quite a bit with Bowser. Bowser, to be honest, in Brawl, you can really work him over because he's a big character, he's a strong character, but he's also really slow. Yeah. And he's really been. You just got beetled. In this game, he's still slow. Obviously, he's a huge character, but they've really buffed his attacks to be strong.
He's got the strength of match now.
And he has a lot of moves that just basically ignore what's going on around him. So he'll be winding up to hit somebody, and you'll come in and punch him in the face, and he just. He'll take damage, but he just flat out ignores it. Yeah, he doesn't flinch at all, and as a result, he'll follow through and just totally creamy. All right, I gotta concentrate for a second. Enough of this talk.
These guys are.
So let me talk a little bit about Link because actually I'm gonna play Link in the next match because we're already gonna run out of time for this. All this talking, man, I'm totally not gonna win this, and that really fills me with general.
It's fine. It's great.
This is what happens when you're trying to talk.
Yeah.
Rich and Eric are like beating on you.
Yeah. At least I gave you a little hook shot there at the end. What?
How did I didn't even make the sudden death?
Oh, thanks. Thanks, buddy. That was great. Yeah, that was sweet.
Little camera malfunction there.
Anyway, so just to close the book on the Villager, because I don't think I'm going to let you play him again. Really innocent-looking character, but I mean, in the right hands, it's really one of the most nefarious characters in the game because you can essentially be planting these little trees everywhere, and people will forget that there's a seedling there, and all of a sudden you water it and something pops up.
And also, that cuteness is what enrages me every time I play against him. It's just like, how dare you, be so adorable and also be destroying me.
I love the little look in his eyes when he swings the axe, too.
All right, I'm doing Link again, and this time I'm going to talk about Link, I swear. You guys play whoever you want.
Because I do like the Villager.
All right, fine. Just don't hurt me too much while I'm talking. Clearly, I can't multitask.
All right. I'm going with my friend.
Oh, yeah, we fit train. All right. Let's do something relatively stable so that I can't do a dynamic stage or it's like things are going to be dropping out from under me. All right, so Link was one of my favorite characters in not only in Melee, but I really love Link in the original Smash Bros. On 64. So one of the things that's been super powered up is his jump slash. His dash slash, you can see this little move that I'm doing right there. Really strong. You saw I just did 14 damage, but it has really good knockback, so it's a good KO move. I think I've got something crappy. Spin attack is still there. His slashes come out really fast. Special attacks are basically about the same as in Brawl. You have the boomerang, which you can control directionally at different angles. Bombs, of course, still in effect. Arrows, good projectiles.
No, get away.
You shoot it fast, they come out, but they're a little bit weaker. You charge it up, they go a little bit farther and they're stronger. I love this. Look at his new jump slash animation, his up slash. Kind of kicks his legs out. You can see, you really feel the effort that he's putting forth. You can really feel me getting KO'd while I'm turning to talk to you. That's really awesome. Additionally, let me see if I can. Oh yeah, I'll just run into that.
I'm not avenging him at all.
These guys are not helping.
No, they're not. All right, here, Snake,
go for
here.
Here, I'll bring him over there.
Yeah, let's throw him out here. Oh, that was not good. That was awesome.
That was peak, bro.
So what I'm trying to demonstrate here, there's the jump slash. Is Link now has.
Here, I'll get into position over here for you.
The first couple frames of his down spike right there is actually now a meteor smash. So if I can get somebody out over the edge, yeah, thanks for holding him. If I can get somebody out over the edge and get him with those first couple frames, it's a meteor spike, which for me, if I'm going to main somebody, they have to have a spike.
I'm exactly the same way. You know that I'll do anything to go out with a spike.
That's great TV. That's awesome. Yeah.
Then that's what it's all about. You got to humiliate your opponents and just shame them.
Ow. I'll just give him another jump slash. It's all right. Oh, actually, here's
we got a smash ball in play.
Are you gonna
Not only that, we have a cuckoo. So
not me.
Oh, how did I miss that? So if you hit somebody with this,
All right, go for it.
now the cuckoos are basically going to be obsessed with the Wii Fit trainer for the rest of the duration this time. Basically, I mean, anybody who's played the Zelda series knows how incredibly obnoxious and lethal that is.
They are pretty lethal.
All right, let's play a little more. I'll switch off of Link. Let me get into one of the new characters here.
Good,
I've been doing a little bit of practice on Greninja, who is obviously new to anybody in the series. This is an extremely devastating Pokemon, and normally I'm a pretty straightforward Smash player. Like I like running up and just wailing into people. Greninja is a lot sneakier than that, and he's a subtle character. So I'm not amazing at him yet, but let me try to walk you through what makes him special. Let's go. Where am I going to be able to show this off well? We'll go here at the Coliseum. Coliseum is new to this series. It's from Fire Emblem. Rich here has worked on many Fire Emblem games.
Oh yeah.
Coliseums are generally places of pain and glory. All right, so for Ninja, you guys go over there. You go fight over there. So he's got obviously really fast, great ninja sneaking animations too. Look at this.
Oh, it's so awesome.
Neutral special is this giant water-based ninja star. All of his moves are water-based, water Pokemon. This move I love. This is Shadow Sneak. So when I better not Shadow Sneak into that Oshawott out there. So when I do a side special, like so, you can see his shadow kind of pops out, and it's probably, I don't know if you can even see it on the feed, but it's a really subtle effect. His shadow moves out in front of him, and then when I let go of the button, he appears and does sort of oh, nice. Yeah, good punch.
I just charged that. I didn't want to break it. I didn't want
This is a devastating level for Little Mac. I mean, this is.
Oh yeah, because there's no edges. Him having no air game doesn't
no
matter.
worries about air game.
Do
you see? No, don't worry about it. They can see it. So you see I pop out with this little dual kick just out of nowhere. Really good for surprising opponents. Also, here, come over and give me a punch.
All right.
Somebody wail into me.
Try
again.
That was great. No, I like that. This is awesome. I love this.
And that's how you get KO'd. Yeah, just come over and punch you over.
All right.
At the moment I'm countering.
Wow. All right.
All right, we're not even gonna show
All right,
that.
this time. Here, do it again.
We got to do it naturally. There's no way to fake a counter. We'll just do it in the course of battle. Essentially, what happens when I counter a move is he kicks out this little substitute doll, or even a log of wood, and then shoots sideways and does a really impressive counterattack. Not only that, but Greninja's up B is this sort of like Pikachu's lightning jolt attack, where he. Oh yeah, now we have to deal with supersonic. That's not a good thing. You can see right here, up and over. Really good recovery, really high recovery. So I haven't decided if I'm maining that guy yet, but his playstyle really appeals to me.
Sometimes it takes really years with a Smash game to finally really realize if you want to go deep on some of these characters. It takes a really long time.
It was a lot easier back in the 64 days where there was, there's like 12 characters and you get really amazing at all. And, and the cream would float to the top. Now these rosters are so huge that spending the amount of time to really get into why you love a particular character and why it works for you is really, really difficult.
Well, and Nate, you're a huge advocate of random. You think that's that's kind of one of those, you know, glorious ways for you to play because I mean it shows off your skill on all these characters. But you know, who have you been leaning towards lately?
In this build, I've been leaning towards Link. I'll play a little Samus later. Samus has actually received some pretty big buffs in this game.
Well, you know I'm a big Samus player. I love Samus.
I've actually been leaning towards a couple characters that we haven't announced yet, so I'm not even going to talk about those.
Secrets.
How about that Pac-Man, though?
Oh, yeah. Well, luckily, we can now start playing Pac-Man in the office. You know, we've been behind closed doors, so practicing a lot of these secret characters sucks. It's like we're like crowded in like a closet. I mean, the treehouse is secret anyways, but like even within the treehouse, we haven't been able to talk about stuff like Pac-Man.
And layers
like crouching in a utility closet and playing Pac-Man. It's not the best way to do things. Okay, so for this one, you guys can fight off in the corner while I'm doing some stuff. I just want to talk about some slight mechanic changes. And this stuff it's probably not going to be very relevant for people who are just looking at the game for the first time, but for veterans of the series, little subtle things that he's done with that Mr. Sakurai's done with the physics of this game are really changing the way it plays. One is when you dash off the side, you do sort of this quick tumble move. See, Mario's just sort of automatically goes into a forward roll. It feels, instead of just sort of popping, I can't even get through his avatars there, but it feels really more dynamic to go directly into a move off of one of these rolls. And I think what we're going to see as this game evolves is a lot more ledge game. The ledge trumping mechanic is something that's new in this. It's really evolved over every game of the series, but you know, in Melee, you basically can just totally edge guard. For all the edge change, and the feeling of the edge change quite a bit. Oh, let's see the
well, and that's really where all the excitement happens, right? On the edges, always. I mean that's where the top action is.
Oh, thanks. So you can build a house. I mean, this is Dream Home, which is the villagers' final smash. Calls in Nook and the Nooklings to build a house. But let me why doesn't one of you come over here?
Okay, I'm obviously on my way.
I want to show a little.
Good luck trying to have these guys follow any instructions.
I'm right here.
So come over and grab this edge with me. So you see how he sort of popped me off there, and then here I'll try to pop him off. So as somebody else lands on the edge, it automatically kicks the player right off that edge into a little spot on the side. And I mean, obviously, you saw that we were just rolling with that. Whoever's popping up, you're not even attacking them off the edge. Nobody's taking any damage in that. You're basically just scooching them off, trumping them. And so I think it's a little too early. Once we get like these guys who are winning tournaments, really getting a high-end edge game. I think we're going to see some amazing stuff on the edges.
Who do you think has the strongest edge game right now?
Oh man, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. At this point, I don't think any of us are good enough at the game to really just to have that.
I mean, we're really just scratching the surface.
Yeah. All right, I've had enough talking. Can I play one and you talk?
Yeah.
So I can. I want to have a real match so these guys can see what it looks like when we actually go at it.
I'm sticking.
That by the way, is one of my favorite stages. You know. Skyward Sword. I mean,
it's probably hard
I have a deep love for that game, and I love that stage.
And it's hard to notice when you're in the feed of a single match, but that stage changes every single time you play it. Essentially, there are locations that you land at, but the way you get to them is totally random. So every time you pull up into the sky and start floating around, you have no idea where you're going to land next. You might be on the statue of the goddess. You might be down, in the actual Skyloft village. You don't even know. All right. Sass, I'm not going to talk anymore.
All right, what's happening here? You're not doing one-on-one?
No, we're gonna do a. This is the end of the day in the treehouse every day.
Yeah.
And except probably with less swearing.
Well, we should talk a little bit about treehouse rules.
Probably. Hopefully with less swearing.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Okay. So treehouse rules normally we play stock, and there's generally a code of honor in place. Now you got me talking again. I'm not talking. We'll talk about that later.
I can talk a little bit about the code of honor. Essentially, we call it science book, and anytime that one player is down on stock and the other two player are up, there's sort of a general agreement that we're going to team up against the player with the highest amount of stock because we want to have the most exciting game possible. And some people have a harder time following directions and following honor and playing honorably. Now we know that it's a weird way to play, but it's definitely it's our tradition. And I know. There have been more than a few verbal arguments that have been raised about people being able to follow this deep code of conduct, and it seems to have been degrading over a period of time. People seem to be having a harder and harder time with that.
It's all these young, these newbies.
It's the young bucks. It's the young bucks, of which I would.
What? I just hit you with a bat.
Come on. Another thing that's always fun is somebody grabs a powerful item like a bat, and everybody immediately teams up on that player just to get it out of their hands.
Oh, I lost it.
It's really, really irritating. I think this stage is giving me vertigo.
Oh, that was smart.
Yeah.
Why did we do that?
I'm fine. We're fine here. Everybody's fine. Let's do this.
I came through Lloyd.
Oh. Smash ball in play.
All
Okay,
right,
here's
okay.
an awesome example of Samus's smash. His final smash is
worked out.
brutal.
Thought it could fly out of there.
Yes. Yeah. Another change here, Samus is not transforming into, Zero Suit.
Yep.
On that final smash. So.
Sleeping.
Why would I sleep right there?
Oh. There's 18 seconds left.
Oh no.
There's
I don't want that.
Rich laying those gyroids.
I thought I could get that one in while they were in the air, but nope.
Ooh, it's gonna come down 5.
Oh. This is going sudden death.
Samus's screw attack is really nasty now.
Yeah, she's got a
Sudden
really
death?
good pop at the top of her screw attack now. It's actually a really viable vertical KO.
Yeah, it just
No.
sends it flying.
Samus. Strong win.
See, no talking. I'm not gonna. All right, we're gonna any segments that we have from this from now on. I'm just not gonna talk. I don't need to be humiliated on the internet.
Well, I think that's gonna happen to us all.
Yeah, actually,
There's no
I think I've
that
already
ship
been
has sailed a long
humiliated
time ago. Now, Nate, why don't we have Eric and Rich play a game?
Okay.
And we'll talk a little bit about what's going on.
Yeah.
Let's do.
Who do you want?
Oh yeah, do your pit. You got a good pit.
I don't know where I'm going to go. I've been doing Killager so much, I kind of want to change it up to someone I really don't know at all.
Do
Why not Mega Man?
What do you think? DK? Do you play DK at all? Yeah, do some DK. We'll check it out. We can we'll at least talk about how awesome Pit's moves are.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
actually,
true.
I gotta bail out.
Oh, yeah.
We'll redo that.
Part of the reason why I wanted to do a one-on-one match here is this game changes so drastically. When you change the number of players, and we saw that last night in the tournament. Where we have all these 4-player matches, really high intensity, just craziness on the screen. In that grand final, one-on-one, I was like, gripping my chair as I was watching it, just really tense, really crazy. And you can kind of see a lot more of the art of movement in those one-on-one matches where you're really trying to dodge and.
Yeah, strategy is totally different. Mr. Sakurai actually talked about that quite a bit in his roundtable last night in the QA section. One of the challenges of balancing a game like this is you have characters who are really, really strong in one-on-one matches, and you have other ones that are really, really strong in 4-player matches.
I regret not going with the strong guy.
Balancing those things out is something that is a huge challenge.
Well, in addition to like hundreds of moves and all the characters and all kinds of crazy stuff.
So Pit, some of the changes that Pit has, his side B right there is his upper dash arm from Kid Icarus Uprising, which if people haven't played it, I feel bad for you because
then you
it's
need to.
really, really amazing. Really, really strong KO move. I think that Pit felt in Brawl. He was a good character at dealing damage, but didn't really have any strong KO moves. That's a really strong KO move. He can't glide anymore, but his up air recovery is.
I'm going to regret
great.
this.
You don't really notice.
As you'd expect for a character with wings.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Ooh,
He does a lot of
assist.
lamenting. Oh wow. And this stage, we showed you probably saw.
Oh, what am I
bit of
doing?
this. Oh, this is awesome.
yeah,
So new assist trophy is Mother Brain here.
Mother Brain.
This stresses me out just because it makes me think of the end of Super Metroid.
Well, and the graphic is the same.
Shooting out the
awesome.
little rinkas
not like
that are flying around. Those things would always spam you while you're trying to fight on
that
the range.
didn't work at all. The little.
Rich is just.
I really should have gone with the
Rich is
character
having
right
a tough segment
Oh,
here.
that's all right. That's good. There you go. Slap him around a little bit. You just carried him off the edge.
Rich,
then at least you would have gotten a spike kill.
That's another famous Donkey Kong. Yeah.
Last-minute spike move, yeah.
Total spike KO, grabbing them and just running off the edge of them.
DK has a couple good buffs as well now. His down special in midair is actually a dunk now, so you can jump up and instead of slapping the ground, he just slaps the player.
I'm slowly coming back.
You can also
you're not making it.
His up special while on the ground does a really, really nice spin move that you can move laterally without.
Yeah,
He's not
that off
airborne. He
here.
basically just stands on
Like
the ground.
that.
It's like a little
Yeah,
cycle.
absolutely.
Nice. Good match.
Not my strongest showing.
It's all right.
Not my
15,
strongest
yep.
showing.
2 seconds, and then we're bringing these guys on. All right, very awesome.
Good match. Sorry, Chowder.
Nice
I
work.
didn't mean to make you play Donkey Kong.
No,
you had plenty of fun wailing me with
I
Lloyd
chose
Rockets.
this. I know.
So
I chose this path.
you know, we got a little bit of time left, and I thought we'd bring out some special guests.
Oh yeah.
To cap off, cap off this segment.
Oh, man.
And these are special guests from that epic tournament last night. I know fans were just going completely bananas. I thought there was gonna be like a riot out in the audience. We're gonna have a bunch of the top players. We're gonna have Zero, we're gonna have Hungrybox, we're gonna have PPMD. And
so we're gonna get stomped.
And
well,
I'm not gonna get stomped because I'm not gonna be playing, but you might be completely shamed. Well, we should say that Nate is actually the reigning Nintendo champion for the Smash Brothers series. He's pretty untouchable back in the office, but
we shouldn't say that right before.
I'm basically
Master
trying
of
to
every
destroy Nate before he's even had a chance to defend himself. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring those players out here in just a few minutes, and we're gonna have Nate face off. So
we'll bring him out
why don't we bring those players on right now, and we can have them talk real quick and introduce themselves.
These guys bail, yeah.
Yeah, Rich, Eric, thanks so much for dropping by.
I'm gonna take this headset off though. Yeah.
No, keep it on. All right, so we've got the champion Zero here.
Thank you. Hi.
All right. We've also got Hungrybox.
What's up? Nice to meet you guys.
And the fabulous PPMD.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, so these guys put on an incredible show last night. It's just an amazing matchup. Why don't you guys talk a little bit about what it was like being out there?
It was a phenomenal experience. The people, the stage, the yelling, the lights, the energy. We've never really had something quite like it. It was a wonderful experience. And have it put together like that for us from Nintendo was beautiful. It meant a lot.
That's really awesome. All along, you look like you guys are having a great time out there, in addition to being fierce competitors. Now, on top of that, what did you think about in your character selection? I know you went with Kirby, so why don't you talk a little bit about what you were thinking about?
So essentially, we did a draft pick. I got second pick, so I had essentially the whole character to choose from. I played Jigglypuff back in the old games, so I picked Kirby in these. But honestly, I did it for fun, and when we went backstage and we saw the TV with all those people there, the crowd, with all the character, little pamphlet things, all in the costumes, it was an out-of-body experience. We started a long time ago, and now we're here. It's just the best thing that as a company could have done for us, and I'm so glad I was part of it.
That's so awesome, and that final matchup was just unreal. Zero, why don't you talk a little bit about what was going through your head for that grand final?
Okay, I told myself just don't get nervous, play safe, be confident. When it came to like around 2 minutes, I realized he was gonna win, so I had to run it by the clock, and then I was like, okay, if I can win the sudden death, and then I told myself, what's the craziest, most riskiest thing you can do that can possibly work? Go for a grab. I went for a grab, it worked.
There's a lot of mind games going on, in that kind of a matchup, especially sudden death. And now I know you guys know each other. You guys all know each other pretty well, and there must have been a lot of strategy, thinking about you guys know how each other play and trying to get in each other's heads. Awesome matchups. What I was thinking right now is we get you guys playing against Nate here, and one of you guys go ahead and take a seat. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Brock, why don't you introduce yourself as well?
Oh, well, thanks for having me. My name is Prague. I'm a commentator in the Smash community, and it's been an honor and a pleasure to be here here with Nintendo.
So awesome having you last night, on the mic, talking through these matches. We thought what we'd have you do is call this match right here.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure, a little bit of live stream action right now. It looks like we're going to get this match kicked off, so I'm going to step right off and give it to you guys.
I'm using Mario right now, but I'm not. This build. Yeah, exactly. Shut up, man. Stop blowing my cover.
So it looks like everyone's sticking to the matches, to the characters they picked actually last evening. Zero sticking with the Zero Suit Samus, which he knows really well. Uses the whip really often for spacing, and also the down B to freeze his opponent in place and punish afterwards. Kevin Nanny, PPMD, of course, playing Fox. We see him already doing a lot of standard jump and also a couple of short up neutral airs as an X-Bomb out there. Ooh, Meteor Spike from Mario. Okay, you were doing that?
That was me.
Were you watching these guys last night? Were you taking notes from them?
Come on, Nate, you got to represent. What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm dunking dudes.
He's doing pretty good right now. And he has a smash ball as well. Pretty good. You pick up kind of fast, I see. But of course, Hungry Box with Kirby. He's going to be jumping around, using a lot of those aerial approaches. You already see him going for that down air near the ledge, trying to poke underneath and start that edge guard game going. Now, one thing that we're still trying to figure out is how to competently combo or get follow-ups off of grabs. And we just saw that with Kirby, actually. Went for a down throw. Wasn't in position for a follow-up afterwards, but another smash ball on the stage. What's going through your head right now? Ooh.
No, I did not need to be in the middle of that. That was bad. Yeah,
Feels like
170. I'm not coming back with that.
About 30 seconds left. And PPMD just standing back. No one opting for the box or the capsule. That's why you don't opt for the capsule. You never know what's inside. Pokeball? What's in it? We're probably not going to find out with this countdown.
Come on, Nate.
And we'll never know what was in that Pokeball.
Trapped forever, poor Pokemons.
And our winner is?
No, come on now.
Really?
Hungry
Really?
Box.
Last me second, though.
win.
Come on now.
You got
No,
second, but you know,
No,
second place is first loser.
That was definitely
Gosh,
representation. That was really, really good.
Good work, good work.
Yeah.
More. I want more.
This is totally awesome to see. We're really looking at some of the best Smash players, you know, in the world, facing off against our own homegrown champion, Nate Bildorf.
I don't know. I think PPMD and Hungry Box have to step it up right now. Structure going with Samus now, or?
I'm going to try somebody slower this time, yeah.
Okay.
This might be a little bit more carnage, yeah. These guys are fast.
Well, Sakurai yesterday was saying that Samus in their testing right now seems to be the best character in the game, and no one opted to pick her. So
she has a really good pop off the end of her up special that if you get people vertical, you can just KO them.
Yeah.
Robin's getting them there.
Alex Hugo was saying that yesterday in his testing with her. Actually, Kirby already has her power. Ooh, reminiscent of 64, using that down aerial, going for a meteor spike, but with all those jumps, Kirby's going to make it back pretty safely. And charge it from across the screen. Don't do it, Hungry Box. I told you not to do it. He taught you that. Oh, but we have a hammer on deck. It's repaying the favor.
Come to me. Take your punishment.
It has to be someone. All right. Got one hit, but it wasn't the KO. But you did what you could.
Cow block.
And Zero, of course, he's a really, really smart player. You see him using the up B to recover really, really high. When it's coming from below, using the tether recovery as well. Using all the options except for that one he used properly.
My own weapon? Come on, man.
It's a tough day for you. It's what your generosity did. And Zero going straight for the smash ball, reminiscent of yesterday. And you guys better start ducking and dodging.
Totally posed.
Sorry, Hungry Box. Mewtwo. So sorry. It didn't have to be this way.
That match where he got 3 yesterday was crazy. Oh, we broke it.
See, these guys are too good.
We're so good, we broke it.
We've got this game started back again here in just a second. We'll get at least one final match for you guys. Although I think, in the sake of fairness, in this last match, we're gonna go all random.
Oh man! All right.
Yeah. All right. Can you guys handle that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, all right.
Let's do it.
Let skill decide is what I say. All right. All random.
Who's your money on, Eric?
You know, well, I gotta go for my boy. I gotta go for my NOA champ. But at least that's what I'm pulling for. I can't lie, but I don't know. We'll see.
You know, all these players.
Hungry's on a little bit of a run here.
Yeah, I mean, all these players only had a couple of hours to kind of finagle their way and figure things out. So we're going to see how quick they can adapt, especially they've been playing the same character all day yesterday and today. Let's see what they can do when they're put on the spot.
Nate's had a little bit of an edge on that front.
But we're gonna have a Zero Suit Samus and a Kirby. I hope that none of those guys got their main already.
I know. Nate, who you playing on this match? Nate's on the Zero Suit.
It looks like you're actually using her up B offensively, which we didn't really see too much of.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see what you guys do with that, because it's actually a really, really good KO move, but obviously you go afterwards, you're left a little bit vulnerable. I'll see if I can pull it off again.
Zero, take notes. This guy knows more about it than you. May have won yesterday, but this man will teach you what you don't know. And I really like Rosaline and Luma, especially that air-to-air game, but also the air-to-ground game. Really fantastic stuff.
Oh, why would I jump into that?
Well, I feel like Rosalina and Luma have such a high learning curve because they're trying to figure out how to manage Luma. It's kind of that puppet character archetype.
Yeah, absolutely.
The people who get good at it, though, are going to be
But yeah, it's scary once people get good at it.
Oh, see, I didn't land the last heal.
Smash ball.
Oh, I don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. I'll just taunt on the edge. Oh, come on, that was taunting, man.
You can never put your guard down. There are 3 other players, and they aren't amused by your taunting.
Oh, man.
So one thing we were really looking at was Sonic and his changes from the previous iteration. A bit more KO power, and I think we've been seeing that a bit with his forward tilt. Longevity, and definitely can rack on a lot of damage really quickly, and his mobility, of course.
Oh!
Fantastic. Oh, and again?
Anyways, that was me getting smoked down. I didn't even stay on.
It's a tough day for you, man. Everyone has a bad day in the office, but speaking of a bad day in the office, oh man, people clock out. Fortunately, we're going to the timer, but I don't think that one didn't bode too well for you.
Yeah, that sucked.
All right.
Yeah. She's strong, and it's going to be really interesting to see what
she is really strong.
Definitely. Complicated strategy.
All right,
let's
so
just get off that screen.
That's
really
yeah. Let's. It's all right, Nate. It's all right. These guys are pretty good. So that's all the time we have for for these gameplay matches. But thank you guys so much for dropping by. Really appreciate it.
Fun, guys.
And I'm sure that these guys are going to be lurking around here. Challenging all comers. Getting their hands on the 3DS version as well. Thank you guys so much.
Hey, I appreciate the opportunity for everything, and I'll be playing the 3DS version, so I'll see you in a bit.
I appreciate everyone who came to the event. I wouldn't have been able to participate in the event, nor my other friends, if this didn't happen. First of all, this is for the people. I'm for Smash Bros. Fan. Thank you guys. Love you, everyone.
It was a ton of fun. I'll see y'all in the game.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Our next segment is going to be Pushmo World, and we're going to get to the content here in just about 90 seconds. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.